In The Joyous Science, Nietzsche writes, "Whom do you call bad? Those who always want to put others to shame. What is most humane? To spare someone shame. What is the seal of liberation? To no longer be ashamed of oneself." According to Nietzsche, true freedom comes from being free of shame, and those who shame others are considered bad. Why is it so important to be free of shame, and why is it harmful to shame others? This is what I aim to explore in this essay, starting with a fundamental question: what does it mean to be free? In The Joyous Science, Nietzsche states what does your conscience say? You shall become who you are. This idea is central to Nietzsche's philosophy, and it's a perspective I share. It serves as the foundation for this essay. Everyone has a true self that they must strive to become, but it's possible to fail in this endeavor. Consider yourself as the seed of an oak tree. Within that seed lies the potential for the full expression of an oak tree, but without the right conditions, adequate soil, sunlight, rain, and nutrients, it may fail to reach its full potential. Similarly, freedom is the ability to become the fullest expression of yourself. With this in mind, let's turn our attention to the concept of shame. Shame is harmful because it can prevent you from fully becoming who you are. To understand this, we need to delve deeper into what shame entails. The essence of shame is the belief that who I am is not who I should be. But what does this mean? The shameful mind holds an ideal, a picture of what it means to be a man, woman, father, or wife, and compares itself to this ideal, often finding itself lacking. This comparison and realization that who I am is not who I should be leads to shame. But where does this ideal come from? All shoulds are derived from society. As a baby, you likely had no concept of what you should do. You simply did what you wanted. A pure mind acts on desire, whereas a conditioned mind acts on societal expectations. So, when you live according to a should, you are not being true to yourself. You're living according to society's image, becoming a puppet of societal norms. Understanding this sheds light on why Nietzsche condemns shame. To shame others is to deny their true selves, forcing them to conform to someone else's expectations. When you submit to the shame imposed by others, you reject your true self. The consequences of rejecting our true selves can be profound. In John Bradshaw's Healing the Shame That Binds You, he explains that to escape shame, we often create false personalities. Let's consider an example. As a young boy, Timmy was sensitive, artistic, and intuitive. His strengths lay in his artistic nature, and he could have become a great artist one day. However, his mother constantly compared him to his more athletic brother, shaming Timmy for who he was. This led Timmy to believe that there was something fundamentally wrong with him, causing him to abandon his true self and adopt a false personality. He began imitating his brother, engaging in activities that didn't align with his true nature. To play this role convincingly, Timmy had to believe in his own persona, which required him to disconnect from his authentic self. As a result, his life became about maintaining outward appearances rather than fostering inner growth, leaving him feeling isolated and alienated. Thankfully, Timmy eventually realized that he was stuck in toxic relationships, living a life dictated by others rather than one true to himself. He saw the futility in maintaining these relationships, as they were based on power rather than love, and decided to stop playing the role imposed on him. By finding people who accepted him for who he truly was, Timmy reconnected with his real self, formed genuine relationships, and reclaimed his life as an artist. So why is shame harmful? Because it prevents us from becoming who we truly are. However, it's important to note that I'm discussing toxic shame, the kind that stems from the belief that who I am is not who I should be. There might be a form of healthy shame which arises from the idea that who I am is not who I want to be, but that's a topic for another discussion. If you're interested in diving deeper into shadow work and integrating the repressed parts of yourself, we highly recommend the book Work Journal and Workbook by Victoria Stevens. It's a fantastic resource for anyone looking to understand and embrace their shadow. You can find the link to the book in the description below. As always, this is just my interpretation of Nietzsche's words and not professional advice. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. And if you're looking for more Nietzsche content, I recommend watching my video, Nietzsche Trust Yourself, Follow No One. The link is in the description below and in the top right of the screen.